A very good morning to all my 8th standard students. I, Ms. Rupali Avare, welcomes you all for the today's session based on one of the topic from the science, that is synthetic fibers and the plastics. Dear students, I have one question for you. Have you noticed that you have a variety of dresses in your cupboard? Have you ever thought from where did clothes came or how these clothes are made? So dear students, these clothes are made of fabrics, and these fabrics are made from the fibers. These fibers are basically a string which is made up of some material. Based on the source, we can classify these fibers in two types: natural fiber and the artificial fiber. You may have noticed there are some fibers which are obtained from plants and animals like cotton, wool, and silk. These fibers are known as the natural fibers, whereas technological innovations and chemical treatments made it possible to construct fibers artificially, and such fibers are called artificial fibers. These are also known as the synthetic fibers. And as these fibers are made by human beings, these are also known as the man made fibers. These fibers can be made up of the sources like glass, carbon, polythene, etc. And these fibers are obtained by using the chemical treatments on these materials, and hence these are known as the artificial or synthetic or the man-made fibers. So we have seen that fibers can be classified depending on the source from where we can obtain them, as natural fiber and artificial fiber. Natural fibers are obtained from plants and animals, whereas artificial fibers are obtained from the sources like glass, carbon, polythene, etc., which are obtained by the chemical treatments made on some materials. Based on that, there are variety of artificial fibers and the synthetic fibers like the rayon, nylon, polyester, and acrylic. These are the artificial fibers. Dear students, we are going to learn these artificial fibers, or you can say the synthetic fibers, in detail in the next videos. And today we have different kinds of application based on these fibers. So our focus is on the artificial fibers or the synthetic fibers. Now let us understand what are these synthetic fibers. So for that, we'll do a short activity. So you might have seen a necklace which is made up of the beads. So beads are connected to each other to form a uniform pattern or to form a long chain forming a necklace. Or take paper clip and join the paper clips to each other so that it will form a long chain. Now, what similarities you observe in these two activities? In the first case, the beads are connected to each other forming a long chain. So each bead is acting as a part of a longer chain. So each bead is acting as a smaller unit of a long chain. Similarly, in case of the paper clips, each paper clip is acting as a single unit, or it is a part of that longer chain. So, in both the cases, you have observed that many smaller units combine to each other to form a large single unit. This we can relate with the synthetic fibers. So we can say a synthetic fiber is a chain of small units, but here these units are the chemical units which are joined repeatedly to form a long chain, and that long chain is known as a polymer. Okay, so we can say a synthetic fiber is a chain of small units joined together. Each small unit is actually a chemical substance, and many such small units combine to form a large single unit called a polymer. This word polymer, it comes from two Greek words. First is poly, means many, and mers means parts or the units. So, a polymer is made up of many repeating units. Polymers, they occur in nature also. Cotton, for example, is a polymer called as the cellulose, and cellulose is made up of large number of glucose units. So, depending on the properties of these synthetic fibers, there are various applications. I'll just explain in short what are the applications. We are going to learn these applications in detail. The umbrella which we use, that is one of the great application of the synthetic fiber. Okay, because of the properties of synthetic fibers, like the synthetic fibers are more durable, they are less expensive, they are readily available, they are easy to maintain, and they have ability to dry up quickly. As we know that the natural fibers which we obtained, like from the source of cotton, if we take a cotton cloth, just soak it in the water, so you will notice that it will take much time to get dry. But on the another side, take a fabric which is made up of the synthetic fibers and just soak it in the water and let it dry for some time. You will notice that the clothes which are made up of the natural fibers will take more time to get dry up, whereas the clothes which are made up of the synthetic fibers will take less time to dry up. This is because the synthetic clothes, they soak less water and they dry up faster than the clothes. This is because the natural fibers have empty spaces, whereas the synthetic fibers, they do not has the empty spaces to absorb the water. So there are variety of applications, and there are many types of synthetic fibers which are going to learn further in detail.